Dom in the dark blue as they now race with less than 2 furlongs to travel, and driven hard the far side. Force of Honor now taken on for the lead by Roaring Ralph and Volendom, with in behind them Scenario, and then comes Bougie Gold. But on entering the final 150 yards, it's a battle to the line between Volendom on the right and on the near side Roaring Ralph. Roaring Ralph just a neck in front, now a half length and drawing on close to the finish. Roaring Ralph beats Volendom. Back in third Bougie Gold, and through for fourth Scenario. Inside the final quarter of a mile, and it is Beneficiary in front, has gone hard, leads here by a length and a half only. Down the outside, Due by Magic. On the extreme left is Glendown. Karua is one from the right, and on the right is Up the Monk. Inside the final 150 yards they head. Due by Magic is now coming hard at Beneficiary and takes it up. It is Due by Magic under Luke Morris, forging on by 3/4 of a length to win the prize over Beneficiary, who gave it a good go. Glendown was through for third, and crossing the line in fourth was Isla Bella. The track and on towards the final 2 furlongs. And moving up now in between horses, Baker Blue to deliver the challenge to both Mr. Juggles and Allegrino. Must be 10 in the black and blue checks, just up in behind them with Romeo Montague. A furlong left to travel, and it is Mr. Juggles in the blue and red battling this out with Baker Blue. Allegrino keeping to the task along the inside, and there must be 10, but Mr. Juggles is very determined up at the head of affairs and will not be denied. Mr. Juggles wins at Southwell again from Allegrino. Tight for third, Must be 10 and Baker Blue, and they moved clear of Romeo Montague. Shabab Al-Ali, a horse with plenty of size about him, moves on into the lead, and pretty comfortably so, and bounds on by 3 to 4 lengths in the twinkling of an eye. To in second position Asia Force, who again looks like finding one too good. Back in third Patient Game, and in fourth Glamorous, and they're coming in at long intervals here behind Shabab Al-Ali, who just drifts across towards the far side of the track. Clearly still has plenty to learn about the game, but will make a stylish enough winning debut here under Connor Planus for Godolphin. Shabab Al-Ali home in front of Asia Force, who's second again. Through for third Patient Game, and Glamorous was fourth. Judge Lednikov is now having pressure applied for the lead by Stoneacre. Nightbear much wider out, together with Havachok, who's under the stands rails and has come there very strongly. And it is Havachok with 300 yards to go, who's now hit the front from Nightbear. Halifon in the yellow sleeves and cap is running home well. Across to the far side is Roscoe Rogers. Inside the final furlong, it is Havachok just in front to Nightbear. Halifon is still staying on nicely in the yellow sleeves and cap and looks a big threat. Halifon down the centre of the track, and down the near side, battling all the way is Havachok. It will go to the judge between them, very close, with up in behind them Roscoe Rogers, Nightbear, and further back to Abu Royal, who was never nearer. It's Smokey Malone, who knows his way home here at Southwell, brings them across towards the near side running rails, entering the final 2 furlongs. Free Pick on the far side is trying hard to battle back. Duchess is in third, then Rampant from Charismatique and Nymphea. As they now race on down to the final furlong, it is Smokey Malone under Dylan Hogan who shows in front. Duchess now moves through into second place and is finishing well, just edging out towards the centre of the track though, with in behind them Free Pick looking held. Duchess is challenging Smokey Malone into the final 50 yards. Smokey Malone does it again. Smokey Malone again at Southwell. Fends off Duchess. Within behind them Charismatique, Free Pick, Nymphea and Busby. Down the outside, but might have to switch over to the inner to launch an attack. They're being followed by Studious, who's joining in, and then across to the far side is Eve's Boy. They make the run down inside the final 300 yards. He hasn't gone for everything yet on Ashling Oscar. He's about to, though. Ashling Oscar in the red and blue. To the far side, coming home well is Studious. Forest Cape of the orange sleeves is staying on. Still there to the near side is Shore Park, but into the final 50 yards. He's going to do it. It's Ashling Oscar. 8 handicap wins in a row. Ashling Oscar's won again and beats Studious, Forest Caper, and down the outside, Shore Park. What an achievement, what a horse, and what a training performance. More. Rainwater will need a gap to appear, and across to the far side Reginald Charles. A few chances with less than 2 to run, and it is Fool's Rush in right down the centre, who's now come through to strike the front narrowly. Rainwater is into the clear. King David battling away towards the near side. Across to the far side is Asian Journey in the pink cap. It is Fool's Rush in, leading them home here as they race into the final 75 yards. Noni Never is flying home under the stands rails, but a birthday winner for Joe Mason. It goes the way of Fool's Rush in from the fast finishing Noni Never. And across to the far side, Asian Journey. Mike on the far side is Landlord to the Stars. Here down the wide outside, King of York is unwinding. They're being chased through by Habrady. Lesse is staying on from a long way back as they now race down to the final furlong. It is My Mate Mike in the centre. To the far side, Landlord to the Stars. Lesse still coming. King of York out wide. Then Habrady further back to En Passant. King of York is laying it down to My Mate Mike. Into the final 50 yards they go. My Mate Mike gamely hangs on from King of York. And then Habrady staying on down the outside with En Passant, and a little break to the others.